What's happening? This is Joshua Buatsi and you're watching Sporting Icons.
This is Azeez coming out of the Cool Box Gym, the future of the light heavyweight division. Big up Sporting Icon. Make sure you follow and subscribe.
Okay, so the news has pretty much already been put out there that Joshua Buatsi versus Azeez was set to take place in the first week of August. Well, according to No Smoke Boxing, No Smoke Sport, it's actually going to be, as per their sources, 2 weeks later on the 19th of August. And I believe they said Brighton. Bit of an odd place. It should really be in London, but listen, I'm sure there's some kind of logistical kind of reason for it. Anyway, No Smoke Boxing, No Smoke Sport, they do seem to get a lot of inside sources when it comes to boxing and Sky Sports, don't it? Almost like there's a mole, isn't there? It's almost like they have something over them. Maybe we'll talk about that in another video. Hey, it is what it is. Now, Joshua Buatsi versus Azeez is a very interesting fight. Azeez has been flying for the last couple of years, you know, and of course he's been going through the levels, he's been going through the ranks for the titles, hasn't he? You know, the area, the English, the British, the European, and so forth and so on. But of course, Joshua Buatsi has been there, seen there, and done it himself. So it's a very interesting one, considering that they are both undefeated, and I think the public opinion will be quite divided as to who they believe will win the fight. Will it be regular Saturday night fight night, or will it be on pay-per-view? I suppose we'll find out. Don't know. I suppose it depends on the interest. Now, Joshua Buatsi, of course, he is the Olympian, but his last couple of fights, he hasn't looked as promising as he once did. I don't know whether it's because now he's with the trainer, Hunter, or is it because maybe he's struggling a little bit at world level? Could be. Now, for me, I think it's probably Virgil Hunter. I think that, I don't know, I've never really rated him myself. That's just my opinion. Okay, Andre Ward, but I think Andre Ward was always going to achieve. But with Azeez looking real good. Of course, now he's with Buddy McGirt in America as well. Interesting. Both these British fighters training with American trainers, isn't it? Hey, it is what it is. But I like the fight. I do like the fight. I don't know who's going to win this fight. I genuinely don't. Based on form, you may have to lean in to Azeez. You may have to. He's looked more devastating. He's looked more composed and everything. Joshua Buatsi seems to be fading a little bit. But again, it could be inactivity. It could be some nerves going on. It could be that he's still transitioning with Virgil Hunter. It could be a multitude of things. Maybe when he fights, say, Azeez, maybe he's going to raise his game and really show why potentially he could be the face of Sky Sports Boxing. He could be. But a victory for Azeez, that's a major scalp. A major, major scalp. Because Joshua Buatsi is on the brink of world level, isn't he? Now, this is probably going to be a WBA final eliminator for Dimitri Bivol's belt. I don't know if there's been a mandatory called yet for that one. I'm led to believe that there hasn't. If I'm wrong on that, please someone let me know. But this is number 1 versus number 2, or number 1 versus number 3 in the WBA. I'm just off the top of my head on this one, so please someone go fact check me on that one for the light heavyweight WBA rankings. So I imagine it's going to be for the WBA. Now, the winner of this fight, would they be ready for a Dimitri Bivol? Well, I suppose they're going to be as ready as they're ever going to be. Dimitri Bivol is what he is. He's an elite fighter. So, either way, Joshua Buatsi versus Azeez, or Azeez versus Joshua Buatsi, who knows how it's going to be built, I don't know, is a fantastic fight. It really is. Azeez, he gave me that intro where he says, he's the future of the light heavyweight division. Well, he's proving to be so, is he not? He's looking real good. Really good, and it would not be a shock to me if Azeez wins this fight. Would not be at all. But likewise, it wouldn't be a shock for me if Joshua Buatsi won this fight as well. Both of them have the ability and the quality to beat each other. They do. But as I said before, based on recent form, you may have to lean with Azeez. So, anyway, just getting that news out there for you all. Looks like the 19th of August, and I believe Brighton. Anyway, drop your thoughts below, click on the subscribe. Catch you next video.